Yeah, welcome into episode 295 of Open Your Toys Cast. This is a very special Father's Day episode. This is the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time, and those are Badass.
You always get me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, and Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it here every other weekend, and because it's even on holidays, because it's Father's Day, I get to kind of do whatever I want. So, hell yeah, make your family do whatever you want for you. That's the key. Birthday weekends and then Father's or Mother's Day weekends. You get to do whatever you want in this house, and I love it. I love it. Drinking without feeling bad. Not having to drive anywhere, so it means I can drink as much as I want. If you can make the live show, kick it with us in our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/openyourtoys. Just want to know when a new show is coming out. Follow us over at facebook.com/openyourtoyscast. Or go to openyourtoys.com. At the top of the page, you'll have links to our show notes where you can see everything we're talking about, as well as all of the links I'm mentioning here. We got Google and Amazon podcasts. Oh, no Google podcasts. We have Apple and Amazon podcasts. We got Spotify, RSS feeds if you're technically inclined, and basically any podcatcher. I assume we show up in all of them. Let's see, you can email us, leave us a voicemail, text us. There's links to support the show on there. There's links to find where Cliff's at. Where is that, dude?
I'm on the Facebooks as Red Menace. We're posting on the Instagrams as Associate of Horror.
And what about you, Mr. Badass?
You can find me stalking away on the Book of Faces and here on the show.
Yeah. Sorry, got to turn my fan on. I'm literally melting here. If you want to find me, I'm over at facebook.com/openyourtoys or at Slick McFavorite on the gram. What are you drinking, Mr. Cliff?
I'm drinking fridge water in honor of Lotus, who I'm sure you saw in the group has passed away. No, just fridge water with some lemon juice.
Yeah. What about you?
I have some cool, refreshing Minute Maid orange juice in my lead-laced cup.
Yeah.
Pulp free?
Yes, pulp free.
Yes. Okay.
No, gotta have pulp, dude. Come on. That's where the fiber comes from.
Yeah,
keep you regular. So I am drinking a very special drink today. Yes, I am. I finally found this. Dun, 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 dun. And for people not watching, I finally found the blue milk that's been making the rounds.
Keep in mind, Slick just stated he was melting.
Yeah.
So is there nothing more refreshing when you're hot as fuck than a cold glass of dairy?
Well,
and blue dairy at that.
The worst part is it's almost room temperature because our glasses are in cabinets that are on a wall of our house, so our glasses are all warm. I should have put some ice water in the glass first, cooled it down, or even better, put it in the freezer and frosted it, but it's all good. It's amazing. So I was absolutely right. It's vanilla milk. That's what the flavor is.
Fuck me.
I'd give myself a big old mustache if I didn't already have one. All right, we got Evil King Macro Cranios in the house. AAA in the house. Thank you for the happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, Mr. Batass.
Yes, thank you. Apparently, AAA doesn't think I'm a father.
What?
If you read the comments, I don't think
AAA doesn't. No, Badass has. How old are your kids?
I got two kids. One is 24. The other one's 19.
Jesus, 24 is insane, dude.
Yeah.
Clint Allison also in the motherfucking house. Brink Eliza just joined us.
What's up? What's up?
Oh, we got a question for the show. All right. Well, I guess that's where we're at. First, we'll do Lukas James. He sent us a question, or more of a comment. He says, I have some listener feedback. You guys are doing fucking awesome. And I don't know if this is a typo, like autocorrect, but it says, you're the absoLuke best toy podcast.
Hell yeah, we are. Drink blue milk up in this bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. What other podcast drinks blue milk and takes shots at the same time? Just kind of feel that curdling in my stomach. It's amazing.
God, dude. So it couldn't be any grosser. You're warm, you're sweaty, you're drinking dairy, and you're drinking vodka. Like, oh my goodness. Like, it's like May passed away tonight.
Oh my God. All right. Clint Allison says, what's up, guys? So a question for you guys. What's the end be all toy lines for the 4 franchises? For me, Transformers MP, Masterpiece, Joe Classified, Motu Origins, and Star Wars, I don't know, maybe Black Series. Let's see. So Transformers, I am gonna go Legends on Transformers. I have quite a few of them, but I don't collect the expensive ones. Only like mechanic toys and that kind of shit. Joe's, I gotta shit. Between 25th and retro, I gotta go retro. It was just goofy,
Vintage,
shiny,
right?
glossy. What?
You mean like vintage?
Yeah, vintage. Sorry,
Yeah.
not retro. Yeah, got to use that word carefully nowadays.
Yeah, no kidding. Retro means a lot of different things.
Vintage Joes, even though it still irks me to this day that they all hold their gun at like a 45-degree angle. That unless you're willing
shots.
to kind of
You just got 48 parts of articulation to make up for it. I'm like,
You just twist that gun enough and hope that thumb
you just
doesn't
throw
break.
it under, throw the stock under their arm.
I'm a big folding the stock under the armpit to get it straight. Let's see. Motu, I got to give it to Classified, just the breadth and depth.
Classics.
Classics. Thank you. God, my fucking mouse moving too fast for my brain.
Yeah, it's that
And then Star Wars Vintage for sure. Just indestructible, just gorgeous interpretations of characters, in my opinion. Just classic. So that would be mine. I'm not going for articulation and detail so much as what makes me in my feels. All right,
Well,
Cliff.
Mine would be identical to yours, but so I'm not being boring. I'll say for Joe, I'll give it to Pursuit of Cobra because I really love the Pursuit of Cobra line. Masters Classics, though. I mean, there's no other. That's just my perfect Masters. And then for Star Wars, I gotta go vintage too. Vintage 78 to 85. Like that's all I really care about now. When I like those figures, I want those.
You're really the one that kind of turned me on to the beauty of it. You know, I mean, you and us talking about the retro collection on a pretty regular basis. You know, it really does just highlight the beauty of those figures. In my opinion.
Keep in mind, there was one Tatooine Luke produced in 78, and he was produced for 7 years. Like, how many Tatooine Lukes has Hasbro made?
Exactly.
Conservatively, 100? Like, there was one. That's all you needed was that one.
All right, badass. The epitome of toy lines for each franchise.
Yeah. Vintage G.I. Joe for sure, because every time I grab a vintage figure, I can earmark a memory attached to that figure.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Classified, yes, they're beautiful figures, and all the lines after that.
How would you know?
Okay,
he can see them through the little window.
The little window, I can see them. They look magnificent. But to be honest with you, the vintage collection, by far, hands down, like I said, every time I grab a vintage figure and I take a look at it, I can go, I remember buying this, or this time this happened and I had this figure. Like, all about memory for that. Motu, definitely Origins. I'm down with the Origins. Origins is what sucked me back in. If they were just reproducing the vintage Motu, I probably would cherry pick it to some degree.
Yeah.
Transformers is very iffy for me. I'm not a huge Transformers collector, even though I have more than I probably want to admit.
So we'll say the Bayverse is probably your favorite.
Yeah, Bayverse for sure.
Love the detail. All
the jagged
metal. The Studio Series is pretty much I love the Studio Series. Everything they've come out with that is definitely it got me in there. Star Wars, the vintage collection, I like.
Well,
I like the fact that
Star Wars has an official vintage collection.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about is the vintage
so
collection.
The modern day.
The modern, you get the whatever 40 POAs on those guys.
Gummy limbs, the works.
Yeah. And again, I like the retro card with the modern figure in it, if that makes sense.
I like that too. That too.
So let's theme that TVC on the podcast. So there's vintage, there's TVC. That way it'll help us, because fucking that goddamn word.
I know.
It's amazing that they shot their wad on the vintage collection with the new figures on the retro cards. That when they wanted to actually put out vintage figures,
they didn't
they had to call it the retro collection. Because they couldn't call them vintage. Like, it's just funny that they calling Bad Boys 3 Bad Boys 4 Life.
Yeah,
it's the craziest decision that was ever made.
KJ Smith joined us. What's up? Happy Father's Day. Clint Allison says not bad picks, guys. I don't agree, but not bad choices. And that's the great thing. No one ever has to agree.
No.
That's what I love.
You do you.
Oh, all right. Sweet. Let me share this motherfucking screen. And let's get into some news. So everybody knows, so you can kind of plan your day. We've got a hard stop at 6:00. So it will not be a marathon tonight, because I get to go see Janet Jackson. So,
why you're so torn up about that? You're gonna play Rhythm Nation, and you're gonna feel like
it's gonna be great. Again, we got the tickets for concert week, so they were $25, all taxes, fees included. So it was an amazing deal. When can you see a concert for $25 any day anymore? That's not like a house band or something, or a local band. I think what I'm more excited for is we also got $25 tickets to Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes. So that one is kind of more my alley. Yeah, that's a good one. That's in July. So
Busta ain't looking so ripped anymore these days, but yeah, I'm sure he still rips it out.
Taking out Michael Myers single-handedly, it's going to wear on you. Emotionally and physically.
And physically, clearly.
Oh, we got a special guest star here. Everybody welcome Mr. Lotus.
Hey, what's up, Lotus?
What's up?
Did he come on just to dispute the death rumor?
His ears were ringing. Cliff pronounced you dead earlier.
Okay, all right.
I was having fridge water in your memory.
Yeah, fridge water. And you guys had the gloves a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah, and I didn't use gloves, but it made me feel bad to play with my $80 Hot Wheels Optimus.
I'm telling you,
Prime
now
with that
you got all your smegma all over the.
Yeah.
Smegma, what is he using to play with that?
That blue fucking milk gets spilling all over his Optimus Prime.
The blue milk was funny.
So hot. Milk was a
Yeah.
terrible choice.
Oh God, yeah. I think I'm gonna need some ice water here in a second. All right, let's start talking some motherfudging news up in this piece. First up, Yo Joe June happened. So this happened just a couple days after our last show.
Which is a fucking shame, man. It really
Yeah, this is kind of old news at this
Yeah.
point, but we can give our thoughts on it. First up, the new renders get a Saw Viper. So Saw Viper is probably one of my least favorite Vipers of all time.
Agree.
He's a character. He's not a group.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he's not an actual
Oh, he's
like
single.
army builder.
He's just a
Interesting.
one-time character, and that was it. So
I do like that he
has a
because
saw.
yeah, I was gonna say the vintage one didn't actually have a saw, did
No.
he?
He just had that big 60 that he was cutting people in half.
Yeah,
and
that's what
Saw
I
Viper.
assumed. I'm like, okay, it's just the caliber of his fucking.
Here, I'll
weapon.
check what the acronym was for.
Ooh,
Because I'm
that's
sure
a
it was
good
an
point.
acronym.
Dial
And
tone.
then one of my favorites. Woo-hoo, I love Dial Tone. Not too enamored with his gun. I mean, it's close to the vintage, but not close enough. There's something about that smooth barrel. That I really
he had a submachine gun. Yeah.
Yeah. So those were our two render reveals here. And then we had already talked about it. It got leaked. I think, it leaked before Yo Joe.
Oh yeah, we all knew about Alpine and them.
Alpine. He's one of my favorites as well. He's one of my earliest figures that I had. Looks good. I get why they included the harpoon gun with them, but at least it looks like it's removable, maybe, or maybe that's just bad photoshopping that they put a bar there. But
I don't know about that one, but sure.
Oh, and it's got maybe I don't think my eel or my torpedoes is removable, but
That's
maybe
like
they
the
did
Alley Viper
updates.
one. The Alley Viper one had a removable.
Did it?
Yeah.
I did not know.
Oh yeah, it does have the loophole for the string. So if you wanted to hook it to the gun and
the grappling hook,
Yeah, the
supposedly.
hook.
Yeah, I was always a big fan of grappling hooks. I love that he comes with rope that can be tied around him.
Yeah, that's killer. Like,
oh, and he does come with a regular grappling hook.
Yeah, he
too.
does, yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch that. And then they're just showing that that's removable. This is amazing.
oh, those bats look
IG bats.
amazing.
Yeah, and if you didn't notice, first time we're getting a clear piece for it too. So now you got to go buy 5 of them to give clear.
I'd almost
chest
army build
plates.
those motherfuckers.
Because these guys are the ones you should be giving black to. But I'm sure they have IG logos, right? Or maybe no logos at all.
I think it's just
That's
internal
kinda weird.
workings. I don't think there's any.
Oh, there on the arm. And it's not even the real IG. It's not the Destro symbol they created. That's what I don't like, is that they created a new symbol for them, but whatever. And even a cracked clear one as well.
I don't think
And
the arm is strong enough to hold up another character like that, right? The picture that you just showed.
Yeah, if you go back when
That's
he's
right.
holding. Yeah.
Is the arm strong enough to hold another figure?
I don't
It's an
know.
android.
Maybe if you.
It's an android. The toy.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I know
definitely need
what you're
some. So yeah, not a huge fan of the goofy head. I didn't like it on the Arctic one, and I don't know. Maybe if you had multiples, you could have like one be the leader or something. But
And Saw Viper is semi-automatic weapons, is what Saw stands for.
That's what he comes with. All right, enough of you. Oh, IG Trooper. Yeah, Iron Grenadier.
So good.
Yeah, dude. The combination of what they did with the club Iron Grenadiers, just amazing.
His helmet's removable as well. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, dude. It's a separate piece.
No, I don't show it. Interesting. Yeah, it does look like maybe this one.
Yeah, the top piece, the top helmet comes off, and then he just has the Lenny. Yeah, right there.
Oh, right there. Oh, hitting somebody with his helmet too. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of a cool.
Yeah, there you go. That's head on that trooper. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can get the fists too.
Yeah,
you
right.
Can. I kind of like that. Fancy. And then I'm kind of with a lot of other people that are complaining about the red on here, even though I personally think it looks striking. I'd like something a little closer, like maybe give the red to his weapons, but I don't like it accenting his
The only version of that Storm Shuttle that they ever made that was right and looked normal was the real vintage one.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
Even the swoop of the hood and everything, and how it angled on his head, like it. And the only red on that figure was his tattoo. So,
yeah, I agree with that. And what's so funny is reading through comments and people complaining, like, "Where's his Cobra emblem on all this shit?" And I'm
that's
like,
the GI Joe. That's when he converted to GI Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you think he's?
I still remember reading that file card and me and my brother being like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He came over. What?
It's a Joe now, right?
That was the whole allure of it when he came out. I was like, "Holy fuck, he's GI Joe now! I gotta get him."
Yeah, and to me, they overgeared him a little bit.
Yeah, they gave him way too much shit. Like, holy fuck, man.
And I get it. It's probably in the mold, so they just do it. But I like his little army chop hands. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And fists as well.
Kung Fu punch.
All right. And those are all released up for pre-order. Then we get to retro cards. We get Stalker here.
Yeah.
So Stalker's kind of crazy. I didn't even notice it when we talked about the leak of him. Was they gave him a deco similar to his card art, which I guess they had never done. And I don't even know what the vintage stock. Well, here.
Just darker.
Yeah.
Just darker? Oh, yeah. I thought the pattern was different too.
Oh, actually it is. But it's like a darker blue or a darker green pattern. But yeah, see?
Yeah, so the deco is much tamer here.
Yeah. Well, half it's worn off too, so
so that's what they were going with here. So I buy all the retro, so I'll be buying that.
I like it.
And then Cobra Trooper. And when they constantly said, when people are saying re-release the Cobra Trooper, I don't know if people wanted the like retro bright blue. Maybe they did, but he doesn't really blend in to the other
like
classified
he looks really weird
figures.
Painted as a toy, right?
Yeah. And that card, like he is jacked in that card. Holy fuck.
Shiny. It's almost like
shiny and jacked. Lube him up, send him out.
He's not skipping shoulder day.
No.
To me, he just looks like the retro ones, like the Walmart. Like it looks identical to the retro, like all the weapons and the deco and all that. And then the one I think everybody's most excited for.
That Cobra Commander.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Fuck.
Yeah, with some back metal on that
metal faceplate.
Yeah, that one I'm a little concerned about finding. You know,
that's a BBTS order, my friend.
Yeah, I think that one might have to trump Jomo, but looks amazing. Did the Mickey Mouse I don't think the Mickey Mouse one even had.
No, he doesn't have it. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He just has that chrome paint.
Yeah, he has that chrome paint on his plate.
Oh, yeah, my T-Rex is blocking them. So yeah, that was an exciting reveal and looks great. This is finally the Cobra commander I want in my class.
The pointing finger.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, and the laser blaster. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it. Thank you.
Do they have a good shot of the backpack?
If you go back, I think there's all the parts and shit.
Yeah, but not like showing. Oh, I didn't notice he has butterfly articulation. That's pretty cool. Did you guys catch that?
Oh yeah. The new
Butterfly.
joints they're coming out with now. Yeah.
Yeah, not
It's
a
the
good
same as
picture of just the back.
It's the same plate as the whatchamacallit, as the one we got with the Hiss tank.
Oh yeah, looks nice. And I gotta go play. So Jay Sasson posted in the group. I think he posted in the group that he got to play a demo version of this game, and he said it was awful. So I'm not sure if that's a reflection of the style of the game, or if he likes beat 'em ups like this and it just turned out to be a crappy beat 'em up. But I am hoping that is not the case, because
It looks like Turtles in Time, if you ask me. But
that's a classic beat 'em up,
like
where
a
you're
double,
on
like
rails.
Double Dragon. Like
Double Dragon. Yeah. So, which are some of my favorite games. So I'm hoping it doesn't actually suck.
I like the snake
Maybe.
armor just kind of wandering around in there.
Yeah, we get the big Cobra snake armor. I love that. And I guess this is an Eco Warrior.
Yeah, that's the Eco Warrior one.
Yeah. The what do they? Oh, was it called the Toxic Hiss, or what was that?
The septic tank. The
Septic tank. Yeah, that's a septic hiss. All right, so I need to go out and play that if there's a demo. Oh yeah, check out the new demo. All right, I need to go check that out. And then again, something that was already spoiled was Slaughter Marauders. But this was kind of interesting. I don't think people had really talked a lot about the hawk that he comes with, because he doesn't come with Spirit.
No,
he comes with a golden eagle, I guess, right? Yeah. And they just wanted to they're just saying they wanted to put a new character out there, which I don't like that idea myself, but whatever.
You reinvented the wheel here, Lenny.
I'm not buying these anyways, so
I want that Slaughter, dude. That Slaughter looks amazing.
Slaughter's awesome.
I would love to have an itty bitty ditty bag.
Yeah, with the punching bag, with the boxing gloves and everything.
Yeah, but I don't want it enough to get an itty ditty bitty bag. Maybe if he like clearances or something somewhere.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
Like, I'm not a Marauder guy. I got to draw the line somewhere. It is nice that his little figure he comes with is also, and I'm not a huge fan that they called it the Mad Marauders.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why did they say why they couldn't call it Slaughter's Marauders?
Probably the WWE.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah,
like they couldn't get that, couldn't license his name for anything else except for his. Yeah.
Or Slaughter is just a really cruel name, and we can't use that in this day and age.
All right. Well, there's all that stuff. Okay, and then
like shocker there, God.
Amazon. And then something else that was spoiled, but
we didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, I don't
like the
that
mirrors.
The missiles are not staggered. See, I kind of like the mirrors, but I don't like that the missiles aren't staggered more like in the original. They're kind of like all
they're staggered.
A little
two
bit
in the
better.
Front, two in the side, two in the back. Yeah.
Okay, that one shows it a little bit better, but do you guys remember, was there any kind of big thing here? I mean, the doors are a new addition, but I don't think there was anything else
Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't watch it. I actually keep meaning to download it and watch it, but I didn't.
What's cool is it looks like we'll get the ground effects from Scrap Iron as
Oh, yeah.
well. So that should be fun. I don't like that they didn't call him the Stinger driver, right? Didn't they call him something else?
No idea. I never watched it.
Maybe not. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep asking. That's,
There you go. What did it say? It says
618.
Night Attack, Stinger, and Driver. Yeah, it just says Night Attack, Stinger, and Driver.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be. I think that'll break Jomo as well. I almost canceled my ferret because they sent me a notice that it's shipping soon.
Yeah, I got a notice too that it was shipping soon.
And then I saw that it was back in stock, and I'm like, oh, should I cancel? Because I was only going to order, and it sold out the same day again. So
Yeah,
it
lucky.
is. So I think you kind of missed your chance with the ferret if you didn't get it in one of those 2 pre-orders. This was kind of cool. They gave us shout out to Dan Klingsmith, the guy that makes what's it called? The art of creating G.I. Joe or something like that. They said they use his reference books quite a bit when they're revisiting designs and everything. So I thought that was kind of cool for them to give a shout out to an independent creator like that. Although he's like one of the most insider independent creator, he knows everybody that created everything with G.I. Joe. So
Did you actually watch the live stream?
Yeah.
So they kind of dropped the next HasLab too in that.
Well, people are saying because BMAC is wearing the Rattler t-shirt, or not even Rattler, the Sky Navy or whatever they call it. People were saying that was him teasing it, and that's why he's wearing it. But I didn't hear any like specific reference.
I know they're supposed to be announcing it in San Diego, but
yeah,
I'm 99% sure. I've seen lots of snippets about people talking about the Rattler being the next HasLab. So
yeah,
be a companion to the Dragonfly.
Exactly. And again, it's a tank killer, right? So
well,
that means we're getting a Mauler as the next one, which we kind of all knew that was going to happen anyways.
This shit is it's getting crazy, dude. Like the Rattler, I probably won't be in on unless
you got a Dragonfly, but you wouldn't be in on a Rattler.
I like helicopters. I don't like.
You don't like A-10 tank killers?
A-plane. I don't like airplanes very much.
Fuck that.
But I do like helicopters. All right. Let's see here. Retro listings, if you want to see where to pre-order those. San Diego Comic-Con people, or at least NECA, has started advertising their exclusives. So first up, we get Super Alf, which I don't know if this was from the cartoon or what. I just started watching the cartoon. It's only like 9 episodes, I think. But I was like, what is this? It's a poster tube. People at Comic-Con carry poster tubes all the time. Even one of their when they used to, and maybe they still do, when they used to give away those huge swag bags, like you put them on your shoulder, and if you're a shorter guy or girl or a kid, like they would drag on the ground. That's how big they were.
Right.
Even those bags would have poster holders, like a little pocket just for your poster. I was wondering what that was. I was like, is that a t-shirt cannon? I could
t-shirt cannon.
The selfie stick is a little ridiculous, but again, I don't think I've been to a Comic-Con, or at least San Diego Comic-Con, since selfie sticks became big, because I don't ever remember people using them there. But
all the cosplayers, they weren't using selfie sticks?
Not at least the last time I went was 10 years ago.
Oh,
so
okay.
They probably, cell phones weren't even that big, I bet. So that's an okay one. I have my Comic-Con Alf from last year or the year before. Here's a Nosferatu for you. We getting this one? You're gonna try to do the pre-order?
I'll see what the cost of the pre-order.
I just love that it's on the Remco card.
Yes,
that's what I love.
And I have the Super 7 one that's on the Remco card.
Oh, do you?
And they chose different photos, which is kind of fun.
Oh, that is kind of cool. So yeah, I love the Gill Man, the creature on that card.
So we'll see how much this is.
Yeah, I mean it'll be $40, and then their shipping's not too bad anymore. I think they have flat rate shipping now too, kind of like Matty Collector. So it shouldn't be too bad. The problem is getting it. Like these do sell out within an hour and that kind of shit usually. But it's on sale for 3 days, I believe. If it's like
it's like the
previous
ones. Yeah, it's how I got the Superman and the Alien and the Batman and the Predator.
It says purchase limits apply with both domestic and international shipping. Bots, be forewarned. We take a hard stance on scalping, and all bot and duplicate orders will be canceled.
Yeah, really.
How can you tell if it's a bot order? Like, give me a fucking break. It doesn't say like first name Row, last name Bot or something, you know.
Bot.
It's ridiculous, but good on them for, it's the same way I put on my eBay listings. If you don't pay, I'm going to have to follow up with the extent of eBay's policies, and it just means I cancel your order.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I'm going to send the Gestapo after you or something. I have that old line, your bid is a legal binding contract. Oh, all right. Let's get rid of those tabs. And then we've got a couple more. And I got to tell you what, it looks familiar, but I can't. And I want to say I can remember the scene, but I don't really remember this scene of Flash Gordon in the Wood Beast.
Yeah. I Googled it because I was like, what the fuck is Flash Gordon and the Wood Beast? And I watched the scene and I'm like, I don't remember this at all. But I haven't seen that movie in 30 years.
Oh, really? Oh, that's not one you watch more regularly?
Oh, no. I have my memory of it and I'm good.
I've never seen it and I don't think I want to.
What? Dude.
Yeah. Never seen it.
It's got a Queen soundtrack going just like Highlander.
Yeah, dude. It's so, like I say, the soundtrack and just the goofiness of it is amazing. Yeah. But it might be one of those that I'm seeing it through rose-colored nostalgia glasses.
Yeah.
The most I've seen of it is whatever they showed on Ted.
Oh, really?
When he's doing cocaine in the bathroom and shit. Yeah.
I was going to say, if you've never seen it, then Ted isn't as funny as it should be. But yeah, this is a big deluxe thing that I think nobody wants or cares about, but who knows, maybe we got some Flash fanatics out there. My toy show had Flash figures on a lot of tables, so all right.
I mean, aren't Flash fanatics all dead? That's before
the movie time, was right? What 85 was the movie?
Oh, okay. I thought
no, it's an 80s one. Okay. So I mean, I grew up loving it, and I don't watch it as frequently as some of my most loved movies, but I watch it probably once every 5 years or so. God, that makes me sound so old. Like, yeah, I watch it pretty frequently, once every 5 years. All right, let's get out of this thing. And lastly, Prey is they're really going to town on this feral predator mold. So you have the original regular feral, and then during the Geek-Out, you had the bear blood feral, and now we get the camo feral. So this is like where he's uncamouflaging. So you get some of it's opaque, some of it's clear.
Yeah.
The Bear Blood one is just amazing. Being a clear and a red fan, and to have that mixed together, have a clear figure with red blood all over it, that I absolutely loved. But
That's awesome.
yeah, so I'm literally not going to buy anything from NECA this year. Ooh. Unless they reveal, I guess there might be something else, but they've been doing a pretty scaled, well, they always did like only 4 to 5 things for San Diego Comic-Con, unlike like Hasbro and Mattel.
Yeah, Hasbro just pumps it out.
Dude. So the summer geek out at Target has started. Did you get that? Did you get that animated McFarlane, big, huge animated one? Batmobile Cliff?
No, it's just a re-release of the DC Direct one. I have the DC Direct one.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just them, like how they're putting out the animated figures again.
No.
They're just releasing their animated Batmobile again. But it's I mean, it's good price. I think it's like $80.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a solid as fuck toy, man. It's almost as big as my entire desk. It's like a ginormous Batmobile.
I wonder if it's still available too.
It's
and
really
didn't
awesome.
it come with it? It came with.
It's 2-seater. It's got lights and all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, all their shit's still available. None of that sold out. All right, large Batmobile. Yeah, that is crazy with a 7-inch figure like that. Good lord. And yours has the LEDs and stuff too.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah, that's probably not going to sell very well if it's already been released once. But
yeah, but it's been like now they're putting out figures again. It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, like the figure was plentiful, or the vehicle was plentiful, and then it disappeared. Like all stuff.
So they'll do releases every Friday. What is it? It's 7 a.m. my time. That's super annoying. 8 a.m. Central Time. So figure out your own timeline from there. And I've been having good luck with Toy News Eye. Usually finds out what's going to be posted like the night before. So if you want to sleep in, if you can sleep in on a Friday morning, check Toy News Eye and they'll let you know. They usually have a post up there of what's coming to the Geek Out the next morning. So let's see. Oh, I missed this. Let's see. Clint Allison says, well, my plans this week is I'm going to the DFW G.I. Joe show in Dallas and hang out with my sisters. Nice. Dude, that Joe show is also a bucket list for me. Sabertron Toys, Bruce Vernon, used to live in Dallas. I don't know if he does anymore. I think he moved to Miami, but and AAA says, I need Mare. Is that one of these people?
No, he's talking about G.I. Joe, the Mare.
Oh, the Mare, yeah. Oh, yeah, trust me.
Dude, that would be a sick boat.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Or a
it's
whale.
The red one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hydrofoil, yeah. Yeah, or the whale. The whale would be massive.
Oh,
holy
my God.
fuck. I don't even know how they would do that.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd have to be like remote control with like an air cushion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you just light up and it started like hovering around your place and shit.
Yeah, like.
All right. That's great. And then Walmart Collector Con has been scheduled again. Quinkadinkly, or probably not. It is going to be the 25th and 26th. This coincides with Comic-Con. And I guess they announced some Star Wars items for it. I don't remember what they were, but no idea yet. Oh, here he goes. Thanks to some recent reveals.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they release a bunch of reveal a bunch of
hologram figures? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about those in a second.
Yeah, after you have their blue milk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is now officially room temperature. What? It's only 80 degrees in my office.
I was just gonna say, did you just say it was like hot as hell? So it's like, is it your room temperature?
All right. Sweet. On to toy news. First up, Star Wars HasLab.
This is so fucking dumb. Holy shit.
One of the Toy Farce posts on Instagram was the Captain Crunch logo, and it says, "Oops, all chairs and cups." Like, oops, all berries. Oh my god. So this thing is actually pretty amazing. If you had somewhere to put it, this thing is 3 feet long by 2 feet wide. This is the standard release, I believe. And this is or maybe that's.
It's all unlocks, man. It's all unlocks.
Well, no, you can
not.
buy this second part. So you can buy like 2/3 of it for $400, or you can add this other thing to complete the entire bar, which I need to go watch it again because I don't think that would complete the entire bar. Are they saying there's only 6 booths in that bar? I thought there was more than that, but maybe not. I don't know. But I do like it that it has an exterior entrance here. They did put a lot of detail into this. That's really cool.
We don't serve your kind here.
What I didn't realize, they're saying he's a first-time figure. I never realized they
Bullshit.
didn't.
He
put
was
the-
out in Power of the Jedi.
Yeah, I
Was
know
he?
they made that figure. Yeah.
Okay. But first time for the Tanaka sisters
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
So,
Exactly.
and like I say, I would love to just have the figures. They're also going to do a screen accurate Greedo. He is an unlock though. Then we get this forearm guy, and I think this is the first time they're doing him, right? Or
No, they've done
maybe
him too. They've done him too.
with 4 arms though, because I would maybe they do him with 2 arms, and because I'm a 4-arm fanatic, I buy everything that has 4 arms.
I definitely have seen that figure before, and I don't even collect Star Wars that much. So
Yeah.
Wolf guy. Really, that's all the pictures here. Why don't we go take a look at it? It's flailing a little bit, not doing great, unfortunately.
Thought it was kind of crushing it.
Oh, it's picked up about another 1,000. I checked it a couple days ago, and it was just over halfway there.
Okay,
So 3,000 more isn't too bad, but the problem is if you start getting people like me that what I really want are all the action figures, if we're not going to hit those unlocks, like if we're going to barely get the base, then you might have people start pulling out in record numbers too, if we're not going to get the Greedo and all that shit. Let's see.
This isn't as popular as the barge, the sail barge.
Sail barge,
same thing, right? It was slow to start, and then.
But that's because it was like the first HasLab. So I think people were like iffy in general about it. Yeah, just because it was a new way to do things. If you hadn't been doing things through Kickstarter previously, but even that is kind of like, But yeah, like I don't see it getting to 11,000 even for tier 1. And then it's got to be 14,000 for tier 2, let alone 17,000.
You're not getting those figures, man.
And he's the coolest looking figure out of them all.
Yeah,
the fucking red glowing eyes and shit.
The Greedo, like fuck, how many Greedos have they made?
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you, Brink. Brink said he PM'd me. I think I actually stole your chart from a post on the Realm, because I know I have a link in here. Boom, Brink's chart. And is this up to date? Oh yeah, 4,916, close enough to being up. Yeah, so you can kind of see it here. What's the black line that it's kind of following? That was the Rancor.
Yeah, look
that's
at the Rancor, dude. Fuck.
So that's not, and then so look at the Ghost, how quick the Ghost jumped up to 10,000 or 8,000.
I don't know. If I was a Star Wars collector and I like dioramas, I think this would be pretty cool to have on display. You know, so I think it'll sell out. I think it'll unlock.
At least get it funded, if maybe not the unlocks.
Dude,
But
has it ever been where the unlocks don't happen, or?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. I mean, there's been a few where they don't get to the last one or two.
Like we didn't get the ketchup and mustard on Sky Striker.
Yeah. That was the one I was most pissed off about. The ground.
I wanted him too. Like, those are badass.
Because the Dragonfly, you almost didn't get the last unlock for it.
Was that true? Yeah.
I think the Scarlet figure, what's her face, the Argentina pilot there. She was the last unlock for the Dragonfly.
Was she? I don't know.
And she just skimmed in. Like she barely made it through.
Yeah, Clint Allison says the Cantina isn't worth the $500 it's going for. It should at least be $200 or $300 at the most. Like there's not much weathering or dry brushing. Yeah, and that's like the hand painted models. Now, granted, they want it to be as close as possible, or they'll get people bitching about it. But I think, again, if I had the space, I think it'd be fun, because you're right, Lotus. I like the idea of, because I've never been a Cantina guy, so that would be kind of fun to go back and collect some of those Cantina aliens and stuff like that, you know.
Oh,
and
dude.
then
There's awesome posts on message boards of people organizing lists.
of like the definitive versions.
Yeah.
That you have with
Or
your
just
Cantina.
any Cantina alien that's been released for like the last 25 years, dude. Those things are going to start shooting up
in value.
Yeah.
And Clint Allison says, and no floor to, and no place to put the band at.
No stage for Figure and Dan is kind of crazy.
Let's see. AAA is saying, how much was Jabba's Palace, and why this Cantina is HasLab and Jabba's Palace is not? Yeah, Jabba's Palace was $220, I want to say. Worst purchase I ever made, because it was in the Power Days sale. I was like, fuck. That would have been like $80 cheaper. That was one of my last big, like, I'm ordering it, I don't care how well it sells or not. And now it's just in a storage in its box, never opened. But I like Jabba's Palace a hell of a lot more than I like the Cantina. So.
It's like the Cantina, but exciting.
Yeah,
Things happen.
Exactly.
If you don't like the Cantina, then why are you drinking blue milk?
Hey,
I didn't say I didn't like the Cantina. I'm just saying
No,
Jabba's
dude.
Palace is a better playset.
Let's see. Brinkalizer says, also this HasLab is only 32 days. They missed their start date of May 4th. And it looks like they couldn't reschedule a slot to give them a full 45 days. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Didn't even think about that.
It just shows you how much they believe in it. They're like, you get 32. Go.
Brinkalizer saying Jabba's Palace didn't need all those cups, and that's what's making the Cantina so expensive. It's got over 100 cups and chairs, dude. All right. And they clarified. I don't think they needed to clarify it. They were pretty clear during the broadcast. So they're saying that the bartender and the Tanaka sisters will most likely never see another release, but that the other three figures, those would just be exclusive card backs. So we'll definitely see these other figures, but they did say they won't make those figures at all unless unless it hits his goal.
Fuck
So
that. Those figures
supposedly
already fucking made.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the whole thing. I'm like, this looks too complete, like too finished to not be already done. You know,
the guy with the gas mask. Like I said, I've seen that figure before. Guido, like how many fucking Guidos have we went through over the years?
Yeah, but I think this is the first TVC or the first vintage collection one that has the jacket that's movie accurate, at least.
Oh boy.
I kind of like my Greedo naked and all green, or maybe that's a green jumpsuit he's wearing.
Yeah. It's a green jumpsuit. Yeah.
Is it?
Okay. Yeah, vintage green. No, it's just dude. Yeah, it's just a green jumpsuit.
It's a fucking onesie, man. He's got a green onesie on.
All right, Lego Bumblebee official announcement. So we had already talked about this. It got teased. This is kind of cool to see him in scale next to the Prime. He's a bit kibbly.
That's no roundness really. Kind
of
that
like
front end looks terrible.
Woo! And they put Goldbug on the back. I guess that works.
I love Cybertron.
Roll out. Oh my god, it's a little goofy. I might have to do the Asian exclusive version of that one. So here's it going through transformation. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, you're right. That front end looks awful on
it's
it.
Fucking terrible.
On. And I understand it's got to transform, but yeesh. Do we know who Michael French is? Because he sounds like a really smart guy.
Michael French is the guy at Retro Blasting.
Oh, okay. Nice. Great minds think alike. I love it. All right. Well, let's look on Mondo Scare Mare. And this is the first time, right, that they've given a horse to Scareglow, right?
Yeah.
Like that's never been in anything else.
And it's fucking awesome.
It is. It is. It's really, really dope. Even without all its armor, all glowy and green like that. But yeah, don't have a 54-inch wingspan.
Oh, how is it spelled? Is it spelled mare as in referencing to a horse, or
yes.
Okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
Scare mare. Yeah, all right. Oh, here we go. It says we're honor, design, and canonized a character that's officially part of, and we partner with Dark Horse Comics on a new mini comic revealing Scare Mare's dark origins. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. And what was this? Oh, this was Pixel Dan took the first look. If you want to see what it kind of looks like in its prototype version, Pixel Dan's got a video out there. 13 inches tall, 4-foot wingspan.
How did he get started? Like, why is he so popular why does he get all the exclusives and stuff? He's just been doing it the longest, or
dude, he's been working real hard for real long. Yeah. He's part of the Pop Culture Network, and he was doing all the Masters of the Universe reviews for He-Man.org.
Okay.
He did. He really blew up with classics, and to the point where like Mattel started sending him samples. And stuff
I remember that when
he would get stuff before they released it, so you could watch it to see if you wanted it and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then now I think he does it full time, like because he writes all the books. Oh, is he still working? Jesus, and doing the books and doing shows. Jesus.
And wrestling, dude. He wrestles.
And he
back there wrestles. Yeah.
I saw. He's like, I'm getting back into shape.
And he's got 2 kids. Like it's crazy.
Let's see, Jada Jazz. If you dig the 132nd. Oh, I thought these were 120. Oh no, that'd make them mass scale, but 132nd scale of the original vintage Jazz. Doesn't have all the cool racing, or no, is it Wheeljack that had all the racing stickers?
Yeah, Wheeljack had all that. He was.
Looks like we'll also get a Trax from that old school 70s Corvette. There's how it lines up with some MPs, it looks like.
It looks good. It looks
good.
These are the ones that are like $10, right? At Walmart?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I might get that just for the fun of it if I see it.
It's kind of cool that they started doing Optimus, like 5 years ago? So it's kind of cool that they're continuing, to release a character here and there.
I just wish they'd fucking get back to the nano ones, the little fucking micro machine G.I. Joes and Transformers. They're supposed to do a second wave and never did. Okay. Dragonfly unboxing. I didn't want to be spoiled. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize I linked directly to it. This is a 40 or 39-minute video. So it's quite the unboxing. I didn't want to be spoiled. I kind of, when I know I'm getting something and I know I'm going to open it up right away, I don't want to see somebody else opening it up first. But if you're interested, you can go check it out. Did you guys watch that by chance?
No, I didn't get the Dragonfly. The only reason I watched the unboxing for the His Tank is I wanted to see all the defects that you might have run into in the shipping process. Like I remember watching one where the guy's tracks were all twisted up in the box and stuff, and he had to put them in boiling water to get to reset them and stuff. So that's the only reason I would be watching that, is just to figure out if Hasbro's figured out their shipping process and packing.
Oh yeah. I know AAA did. He's the one that posted it in the group when it first launched. He said he's about 75% satisfied with it, but AAA is a pretty picky guy. He's I shouldn't say picky. What's the more positive word?
I think he's focused, isn't he?
Yeah, the focus is good.
Finicky.
Picky is the right word, but I was trying to think there's a better word for it, but whatever. Too many shots in, I guess. All right, Blokees Wave 4. I found a place that had Blokees Wave 1 through 3 with free shipping and cheaper than anywhere else I saw them. So I have Blokees Wave 1 through 3 coming. But these are cute. These are little desk bots. I wouldn't call them super deformed, but they have like deformed proportions to them. Kind of cool. They've done Dino bots in their Dino and regular modes. This one's going to have Tarn and Nemesis Prime. It's got my boy Ultra Magnus in there. They've done the other 2 Constructicons, so this will wrap up the set of all 6. So just little cheap guys. The place I got them from, it was $50 for a set of 9. So, looking at like $5-6 a piece there.
That's all right.
So no tax, no shipping. So yeah, I'm excited for these guys. I think this will be another little like completionist line for me, just to have some goofy dudes. Shockwave, and I'm not sure if they all come with extra parts like this, but Shockwave comes with different hands, and he's got the saluting hand. Yes, Lord Megatron. All right. Night Stalker release that's coming up this week. So Clint said he would love to see a Scare Mare in Origins. That Mattel should take a hint on that. So I assume he's getting Night Stalker. He just looks good. I love the what was the good one called? Stridor.
Friday, yeah.
That thing clearanced out though for $10, right?
Oh yeah, I bought a second one for $3 just in case they
$3?
didn't. Yeah, at DD's, which is like a Ross or a TJ Maxx. Yeah, $3. I was like, oh, I'll paint myself a Night Stalker if I have to.
No, you won't. It's gonna stay in the box.
Yeah,
We all know you. You're not gonna customize it. If you want to customize this, you gotta send the Cliff.
Like I just get one in the mail. And he's like,
Yeah.
Did you just Night Stalker that for me?
I expect free shipping and no tax.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looks good. Like I say, I had Stridor as a kid. I never had Night Stalker, but I had Jitsu and Fisto, so they always had that kind of battle. They were the ones that were always presented and cross sells with them. This is fucking great news. Bumblebee will be the rarest non-treasure hunt Hot Wheels car in the 2024 collection. So a case of Hot Wheels comes with 72 cars. Treasure hunts are at the most one per case. And these will be one per case as well.
No.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So they're going to be as hard to find. Well, and what it means is the fucking Hot Wheels guys that are there, they're going to know that, and they'll just buy every Bumblebee they find when they're looking for treasure hunts. You
Dude,
know?
the Hot Wheels guys are fucking brutal.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Like they will push
So.
kids out of the way and shit to get that stuff.
So yeah, let's see. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Here, Bumblebee will only appear in. So they put out 15 waves / cases throughout the year. There's 250 non-exclusive cars throughout those 15 waves. Bumblebee will only appear in 2 of those waves and will be one of 72. So that basically means he'll be 2 out of 1,080. Treasure hunts are only 1 per case and will not repeat in the following case. So it's 1 out of 1,080. So yeah, it's just slightly more than a treasure hunt. Oh God.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking insane.
So are these cases out yet? Can you go on eBay and see what it's going for?
I don't think anyone's found it, but that's a good question. Let's see. Hot Wheels Bumblebee. Oh, in Australia. Oh, here's one. Oh, because that one still has 4. God damn, that one still has 3 days left. Yeah, those are the only 2, it looks like. I'm like, what's the shipping on this? $17 shipping. I don't know. I'll play the long game on it. We'll see. But yeah, that was pretty disappointing. I thought it might be on par with like the Batmobiles or something, you know. It's pretty easy to find a Batmobile.
Oh yeah, I found plenty of Batmobiles. So those are easy to come by. I just don't want to see the Hot Wheels guys, that's all.
More Nemesis Enforcer images. So this is a shot from the Skybound comic. And what they're thinking is they're going to do this in that design. So here's some more body pieces to
like more armor and less skin.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is here between. Well, yeah, I mean, he looks more like he's got more like bat wings. I don't remember his wings being like that, but yeah, it'd be cool. Either way,
I'm buying it. I don't care.
Yeah, it's gonna have a number on it.
Yep.
Let's see. A simple non-transformer Bumblebee figurine showed up that includes jetpacks. Don't have any clear information on it, but it did have a Burger King Corporation stamp on it, so that leads most people to believe. Oh, shoot! Do you have a hiccup there, Cliff?
Yeah, I think I guess it just froze for a little while. It looked like I was asleep on YouTube. I was like, I just lost connection, but I'm back.
So that'll be kind of fun. I'll probably pick those up. I like to get the Happy Meal toys. All right, how are we doing on time? Okay, looks like we won't get to what we got, but that's probably good. First up, third party Newage Blaster. So he looks good. I'm contemplating getting him because I got the Newage. I got all of the Legends sound waves and all the cassettes. And I love the little freaking Legends cassettes. And these are looking really good. So might have to get them. Granted, back when they did Soundwave, these Legends figures weren't $100 a piece like they are now. But he looks good.
I don't know if I like that red. That red is too.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's a little shiny.
It's shiny and it's deep. It's like a different tone. It's not Blaster's normal red.
Yeah, the bright red.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the cartoon version. I don't have my G1 version out, but well, being that it's Newage, it'll come in every single deco possible.
Yeah.
So, all right. Valaverse Series 5, some kind of cool designs in here. Let's take a look. Yeah. Oh, you better download faster than that. Atlas. Almost looks like a Navy guy. Combat Engineer, Infantry. This guy looks dope. Crimson Shadow Praetorian. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like it. Oh, and this is the guy we've seen before, right? That has those shields can like go on his shoulders or something. Or similar to someone we've seen before. Recon Core. So kind of a scaled down one. Oh, there we go. There's the gear pack you can get for it with all the gear. Ah, this one's kind of cool. It's the first time well, not the first time, but nice to see them step out of the purely military stuff. And then Sidewinder. Oh, I love heads with cigars. Oh, and he even has a hand that holds the cigar. I like that.
Colonel Siege.
All right. That's enough. If you're an Action Force fan or Valaverse fan, take a look. And then this one, everybody was loving this when they posted this. So this is the Fresh Monkey Fiction Monster Force Crimson Moon. So
dude, he looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, he does. Oh God. What I wish, and I don't think you can with this one at least, I wish I could just take the emblem off.
No,
like use a magic eraser and buff that emblem off of them.
No.
Well, if it's black, just paint black over it.
Yeah, but then my OCD, I'm never going to be able to match that black. You know, it's either going to be too shiny or too matte, or
that's when you bop it. You bop the whole thing with dull coat from Testers. That'll seal everything, so it all looks the same.
Oh, really? Even if they didn't look the same starting off?
Yeah, because it gives everything the same dull coat, so it brings colors. It's a secret to getting your customs to look good.
To be uniform?
Yeah.
And what's it called?
Testers dull coat.
Okay.
It's like a 8-ounce can. It works like awesome. I've sprayed Marvel Legends with it to get that shine face off of it.
Oh, that's cool. You also get his Noir Elite Guard, which is very cool. That it's a wolf, and then of course you get more. If you're not putting this together, you're not seeing what we're talking about there. This is definitely a Red Shadows homage here. The emblem I'm talking about is very similar to the Red Shadows emblem.
It's the Order of the Crimson Moon. Jason.
Yeah,
It's
I
like I don't know what
red,
they were thinking.
Red Shadow. Yep, I get. But yeah, the suit and the black and red mask, that just looks amazing. And then, like you said in our chat clip, that the red cloak is amazing too, to make it more like a cult. All right. New York. Unique Toys, Dumb and Dumber. Love the name. So this is Skids and Mudflap, most racist robots ever made in Transformers, and that's saying something. Yeah, I mean, they look good. I don't have any idea who would buy this. Oh yeah, because these aren't. Oh, they do say they're masterpiece scale at 4.5 inches. I guess they consider them smaller bots compared to everybody else, but yeah, just more of a cool name for them than anything. This was kind of cool. Joy Toy, if you're unfamiliar with them, they do Warhammer 4000K or 40K. They created a Cyclone Assault Armored Car 1/18th scale vehicle. Oh, no, shit. I thought those were pictures. Here, that's what I'm looking for. So it looks amazing. This is kind of dope. And I don't know if it's actually from anything, like it doesn't say Warhammer or anything like that. So this might just be their own military stuff. So there's it with a couple of their figures. This is pretty impressive. Like, I'm not a big sand guy, so I don't like the tan, but there's it next to the Vamp. And again, this is 1/18th scale. So
the classified Vamp?
Yeah, the classified Vamp. Yes, thank you for correcting me. And there's it next to the Hiss. So this is a pretty big boy. All right, so here's the catch with all Joy Toy stuff, though. Let's go take a look at that price.
At least 300. Oh wow, not bad.
Oh my god, that's probably the most reasonable Joy Toy. Their figures are like $35 a piece.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
That is not a bad price for this vehicle.
Huh. Again, not that I'd get it, but they'll probably release a black version or something. Dark gray, gunmetal gray or something. I mean, it is. So looking at it, does look like it's pretty simple. It just has really good paint on it and everything. Yeah. Well, if anybody sees this or if anybody gets this, call in, let us know. I'd love to see what it's like. Oh shit, and it's estimated to arrive this month, so it should be in stock pretty freaking soon. Cool.
Fun review will go out, and then it'll be sold out everywhere because it'll be like the greatest vehicle.
The best 4-inch vehicle
like, nice,
anyone's ever made. All right. Legends of Dragonor. This is their New Adventures homage. Warriors of the Galaxy Wave 1. So we get some sci-fi with our Dragonor here. That's not too sci-fi, besides kind of looks maybe like an alien. There you go. There's their He-Man homage. Yeah, neither one of them look too sci-fi. Not like what they did with New Adventures, but Warriors of the Galaxy. The fighters are back. All right.
I think Shane really liked the set he got.
Yeah, he did like it a lot. I was going to ask if you had gotten one ever, just as a fun little homage.
It's kind of like Jaga's helmet, a little bit.
You're
like
right.
They repainted it or something.
Clint Allison. He's in for the Crimson Moon, mainly the Wolfsbane, Count Iron Moon, and Major Noir. I really love the Red Shadows from the Palatoy line. Hell yeah. New Doctor Wu Megatrons. Yeah, this is my boy.
Oh, he looks sick.
Oh my god, he looks so good. Cannon is a little big. The cannon is always a little big, in my opinion. Never.
It's supposed to be like
Hasbro makes the cannon too small. Third-party companies make the cannon too big, but and maybe it's the angle, but like right there, like it's almost the height of him. I don't think it's supposed to be that big, but maybe the Sunbow style guided is that big. But you will get his stock and silencer as well. And then the only other version two versions, they have the clear purple one kind of coinciding with the transformation, because they already put out the Galvatron, so you could have a pre and post transforming, or what do they call it, something in the movie, reformatting. And then can't just use the mold for that. Then we get the toy color version, where you get the kind of decorative chest plates. You get the red legs.
I like that one. I like that one for sure.
Really? Yeah. I've grown to like at first I always wanted the toy versions if they did multiple versions, but I kind of like the animated version a little more. All right. So that is pre-ordered and hopefully going to be on its way soon. Batman Returns Batwing. So when you were talking about this, Cliff, I didn't realize this thing was $20. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to find one.
Yeah, this sold out pretty quick, right, Cliff, when it first went up?
I don't know. I never saw it in stock. It always told me it had no stock, but it let me buy it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And I think when you go there now, it says, not sure if or when or if this will ever be in stock again. That looks pretty cool. Good articulations. Got a hip swivel on them.
I mean, this is the kind of vehicle you can just kind of like, stick on your wall, mount it on your wall. That'd be kind of
cool. Exactly. Yeah,
it's really the first official figure of the Batman Returns suit, too.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
They've never made that as an official figure.
And yeah, let's see what Amazon says now. If it's,
I can't even see it on my Amazon.
Shit. This doesn't even have we're not sure if this is if or when. This is like, this has gone to like, it's never going to be back.
Yeah. You got to click on view all buying options.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's $35.82 from Amazon UK. So if you have to have it, there's an option. All right. Boop. Boop. Well, Cliff will be showing it off when he gets his.
Yep.
Technodrome, they added some images here, but of course this is now sold out as well. Let's see, does this one even have? This one doesn't even have there it is. See all buying options. 170 from someone already scalping it.
What was the retail?
Yeah, what was the retail?
$70 or $80?
Yeah, I think it was 79.
And it looks amazing.
It's not like a remold. It looks people have analyzed it pretty good. It was almost like a completely new thing made to look like it used to.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering, because I don't think I've ever seen the Technodrome in person or anything.
I have. I used to have one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then you should be an expert. So this is like a retool, like they make.
Everything
Be an expert.
Expert. Everything that I'm seeing it looks identical to the other one. Like the sewer plate spinny thing, that is a different color than the original one. The original one was red, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
But mostly everything else looks the same.
Okay.
Even the bridges going between the two sections and stuff, like all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know where they're getting it. This is a retool, but
okay. Well, there you go. Take that, analyzers.
bitches.
This is an Amazon.
If you're gonna get this, you might as well have a cup of blue milk next to it.
Yeah. Hot cup of blue milk.
Yeah, I kind of want to take a nap now. All right. Let's see here. Up next. Whoop. Ghostbusters HasLab was teased during the 3 3/4 O-ring drop. So what's yeah, it's
Looks like a
literally
skateboard
that.
wheel.
What?
It's a Plasma Series Ecto 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a tire, there's the fin and the backlight of it. Oh my god. It wasn't done as an Ecto 1, but we literally saw the vehicle that the Ecto 1 was. But what the guy did had fully restored it to look like a perfect, like a brand new ambulance from that time. Because I don't know what it is. What is it, like a 50s car or something like that?
It's a
like
50s Cadillac.
Is it?
It's an ambulance, isn't it? That they,
It's a hearse. I thought it was a hearse.
Oh, it's a hearse.
Yeah, Cadillac made those.
And I
No, it's a
think
hearse
they-
in the 2016. It's an ambulance in the original.
No, but
interesting.
oh, okay. But the actual car is a hearse, right?
No.
No,
Without
it's
the
a,
Ghostbusters,
it's a
Ray
Cadillac.
pulls up in it.
It's a Cadillac that was converted.
They may have used it as a hearse somewhere because,
Yeah.
but it was even in Friday the 13th Part 5. They had it as an ambulance, right? Do you remember, Cliff? Wasn't that
I think
like
it's
a
the exact
similar
same car,
vehicle?
but it's like one of those old timey ambulances.
Yeah.
Old tiny.
But it was just cool to see it. I mean, it looked like it had just like rolled off of the production floor. That's how cherry this fucking, and it was like an ambulance. I'm like, you missed an opportunity. You could have had a perfect fucking Ecto 1. All right. That's it. Anybody seeing anything cool, new in stores?
Yeah, my dollar store, which is your Dollar Tree, is now listing Motu as a regular item on their shelves, and they have carded vintage collection Star Wars, retro Star Wars carded there as well, $4, and it has all the latest guys, like all those stupid. The guys from Obi-Wan that were hunting all the Jedis. What are those?
Like the
the Inquisitor wave is there with like Kenobi, all the Inquisitors, all that stuff.
Crazy.
And then my Toys R Us, local Toys R Us, reopened up, 2-level store, looks fucking amazing. They sell vinyl now at Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, you were telling us that the last time.
Yeah,
because I thought you were talking about vinyl toys.
No, and they don't have NECA there anymore. They don't have video games there anymore, which is kind of shitty.
Crazy. That's
weird. No NECA, no video games.
Yeah, I know. They've gotten away with it. Gone away from it.
Cliff, what about you? I know you don't do too much hunting in the wild.
Haven't been out.
I haven't been out since last Friday. Let's see. Couple things that I saw. Well, one, they're already starting to clearance Metalhead. I saw them at clearance at 2 different Targets. They're also clearancing Mutton Junkyard. So if you held off on those are available. Went to Costco. If you're an Adidas fan, they have Superstars. It's just the white or black on white, but they have Superstars for $60, which is unfortunately nowadays that's a deal on Superstars. I'm just looking through my photos because I always take photos because I'm like, I'm going to post this on the group, and then I never post them on the group. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing big, unfortunately. All right. Online. Let's see here. Oh, let me come back to the stream. New Transformers. So this was a big drop. This is actually kind of these are some cool ones here. First, and we've talked about all these being leaked except for one, which I think caught a lot of people by surprise. Maybe not Brinkalizer, because he is King Optimus fan, but let's go down to that instead of waiting till the end. So they did this crazy Legacy G1 Prime. So kind of using the same, I mean, obviously not the same engineering, but very, very close to the Missing Link Optimus Prime. So I think this one's a cool homage. Like if you were going to like, this would be a fun thing to get if you just saw it on the store, on the shelves, even if you weren't a collector, you know. You might be like lots of people do at my house and say, I had that exact one when I was a kid. I'm like, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
But, you know, someone walking through might be like, oh, that's the same Optimus Prime I had. So really cool. I love that concept. And of course, I'll be getting it, even though I have that Optimus Prime anywhere in all kinds of different versions.
They did a hot rod too.
Oh no, well,
Oh,
KJ Smith says I love my toy version Missing Link. Yeah, me too. I am enamored.
I do not like the box. I don't like any of the logos or anything on these boxes.
Yeah, the Legacy.
The Legacy is too up in front of your face, and like when I'm looking at them, I can't like. I want to read the character's name. Like I want to know who the character is, and it's hard to read the character's name.
Yeah, I agree. This is one of their worst packaging designs, I think. I think what happens with a lot of designers. They say, I really want it to pop. It should pop. And no one ever tells you or can put that into words, what pop means. And what usually ends up happening is the design ends up being garish. You know, and that's how I see these Legacy boxes. They're
they're
garish.
terrible boxes. Like as soon as I see them, I just automatically pass by them.
So let's see. We'll go quickly through these because I think we've talked about most of these. Well, maybe if TFW is going to load, maybe we won't. Okay, so we get another one of these Rock Lords. Oh God, is it going to do that for every single one? Nope. Okay, we'll just go and look. So we get Rock Lord's motorcycle here. We get the Galvatron from the Megatron mold, the Cybertron Megatron mold. We get a Slipstream. That's kind of cool. These are all core class. I think that's a core class. Is there two different Slipstreams?
Do you think of her as a girl, or do you not? You don't think she? I mean, do you think she's a girl?
I do think that she's a girl, even though I don't like to sexualize.
You're a girl robot.
You're playing with a girl robot.
You're a girl robot.
Isn't RC a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's super girly. She has boobs and she's pink.
She's got an ass on her and everything.
Looks like the Slipstream's a deluxe here based off of the Windblade mold. Quake and his two Target Masters. Again, I don't even know who Quake is.
He's a tank guy. That's what he is.
You're that one tank guy, aren't you?
You're a tank guy.
This one's cool, even though I've talked myself out of doing. I really like animated is one of my favorite lines of all time, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I love animated, but I've talked myself out of going animated crazy. I'm only going to get the Prime, and I'm really only getting that because DNA did that power armor for him.
Is that Motor Master? Or is that
yeah. This is the animated Motor Master.
Oh, okay.
which after I say, oh, this is my favorite cartoon, I can't remember if he was actually in the show or if they're just doing an homage based on the Transformers Collector Club. They did a box set of the Stunticons in all animated versions. And so I don't know if they're keying off that as an homage or if he actually appeared in the show or not. I think it's the previous. I don't think he was in the show, but again, I have that box set, and that's what's kind of fun, was the engineering back then. Metal Hawk up in the house, and then this was one that had been rumored, but we now see it to be true. So we get Leader Soundwave, which is just the Voyager Soundwave with 3 core cassettes. So you get a Ravage. I think that was the movie Ravage.
Yeah, that's the movie Ravage. Then you get the fucking Rumble that was, or Frenzy that was hard to find, but so.
Yeah, and then I don't think they've ever done Buzzsaw.
No,
we got Laserbeak, but yeah, so I'm gonna buy a stupid $55 toy for a paint deco change and Buzzsaw. Yeah. All right, and then as we saw leaked, they confirmed the GoBots.
Yeah,
I finally read up on these, and I went to go look at them, and I didn't realize that these really aren't very close to their GoBots.
No, not at all.
Yeah, what they're homaging is the 2004 E-Hobby set, where they took mini-bots and painted them kind of like GoBots and gave them GoBot names.
Yeah.
So these are actually homaging a set that was homaging, and it's like playing telephone. Now it's so distant it doesn't even look like them, except for the little foot. I do
like in Multiplicity, the microphone that keeps it. Copy of a copy.
And then this last one that you thought was Hot Rod, this is actually somebody else. So you were asking who's that hand, and we literally thought it was Blasters because it was orange, but it is this Hot Rod looking guy.
That's not Hot Rod?
No, he's Autobot Flame.
Okay.
And the other one is Emirati, I don't know, Zaron.
Decepticon tank.
Yeah. And so these are from the comics. And this is what I thought was funny is I didn't realize there was an Action Force crossover in the Transformers comics, because I assume this is straight from a cover. But again, I haven't done my research on that. So if anybody's a big comic fan, what's weird about these is because I don't know the characters at all. Like the what do they call it? Cell shading on it. It's kind of weird because I don't know that it's supposed to be cell shading. Okay, so he says this is a Transformers UK homage. Interesting. Okay, that would make sense why it was Action Force.
Yeah, Action Force.
I would be interested in if they're not just straight knockoffs of the TF comic crossovers. I'd be interested in trying to find those comics. I didn't even know they existed with a crossover.
Well, the Action Force comics are vastly different than the G.I. Joe, the Marvel ones.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah, they're not identical to each other at all.
And I think that's how Transformers was too. I think it followed its own storyline as well. But Brinkalizer says you transform like a girl.
And we're banned from YouTube.
Meltdown. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Okay. Well, and so now I'm kind of faced with the conundrum. I mean, not really. I should just not buy it.
Yeah,
but
you're not buying it.
Yeah.
This is the last one in the set, and I've liked all the other ones in the set. But now here's two people I've never even met, but I'm like you, Roger. All these spines are going to line up really
I know,
nicely.
right? See, they're not fucking dumb when they market, okay? They're not stupid. They do that shit for a reason because they know people are on the spectrum and they'll pick that shit up.
All right. Let's see. Also, Star Wars new Acolyte figures. So what I really appreciated about this drop is since the Power Days were going on, I got really tempted to go all in on the retro collection. I had eliminated buying full waves of anything but movie retro collection. So I was only cherry picking Book of Boba. I did go all, I had, just because before I made this decision, I do have full waves of The Mandalorian. But I also love The Mandalorian too, much more than all these other series they put out. So, but they put them on sale during Power Days. So I was like, oh God, like they come out to be like $7.50 a piece. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to go all in. So then I started researching waves. And then when they announced this, I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Especially now that they seem to be going with that they're going to pack full waves together and never offer them separately. So it was kind of nice. It made me say, no, I'm not going to get full waves of retro collection. I'm just going to cherry pick. So that helped. Let's see. We get more of these holocron. We get Ezra Bridger here. And I want to say that's his more older Ahsoka version.
Is he in the Acolyte?
No, this is just this holocron.
Oh, okay.
This is the only one that isn't in the Acolyte.
Right.
Okay, Jesus Christ, too many. And then we get May from the Acolyte. Oh, and just so people know, if you're not, are you guys caught up on the Acolyte, or are you even watching it?
I haven't watched a single
it.
episode.
I don't
Okay.
give a shit.
Do you not want me to talk about it, Cliff? I don't have to talk
You're
about
good.
it if you're going to watch it.
Well,
And I'm relatively okay doing spoiler-free stuff, but
I'd prefer you not talk about it. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say you haven't even seen Star Wars yet. Let's see. So yeah, we get May the Assassin here. So I'm digging the Acolyte. I'm enjoying it, but again, it's because it's Jedis and I like Jedis. And you know, I've heard your guys' complaints of I don't want to just see Jedis and Stormtroopers all the time. So if you don't want to be learning about Jedis and seeing Jedis all the time, it's probably not for you.
Did they give her an ass crack?
Did she have ass?
In that one picture, it looked
Yeah,
like she had
so
like
bad.
an ass crack.
Let's see. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Hey.
Yep. They gave her one. Yep.
She's
She's
good.
rivaling fucking booty butt there.
So it's been pretty good. People have commented that it is extremely similar to The Force Awakens,
Weird.
which is extremely similar to Star Wars. So
Strange.
it's kind of one of those things. Was that it? Oh, this is May in a holocron. Holocom. All right. God damn it. There's just too many fucking images here.
And they're all blue. It's like, we get it.
Everybody's a holocron. We get it.
We get Shin Hati. Now, this is one I do want because I got the mercenary version of the other dude because it came with his cloak. And now this is her coming with her cloak.
She's in the Acolyte?
No, this is Ahsoka. Sorry.
What the fuck?
It's Acolyte heavy, but there was some other figures. And this is one, I think that's going to be the Walmart exclusive. I wish you just really put the carded versions all up front. But here's the retro collection. Little Padawan there. There's a Wookiee Jedi in the Acolyte. A little bit of a spoiler there. They missed a huge fucking opportunity of putting him in here. This was actually a spoiler. One of the characters wasn't revealed until the third episode. But yeah, I mean they look cool. I mean they're cool looking, like Golden Age Jedi and shit. But like I say, it helped me decide that I don't need to be all in retro collection. I can cherry pick and be just fine.
Yes.
What? It's an
You're coming around.
accomplishment.
Wait until I get you to drop Classified. Wait.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I mean, we're getting kind of close. There's not a ton of characters left that I really care about. Once we get Psych Out in there, that's a big one.
Psych Out, nice.
Yeah, dude, that was one of my favorites back in the day. We still don't have a fucking. I think they've announced them, but we still don't have a mainframe. He was
No,
like,
we don't have a mainframe. We don't have a
no sci-fi.
We don't.
Footloose
have
is
sci-fi.
coming. They teased Footloose.
We don't have the
Yeah,
original
no
13.
sci-fi. I don't care. Those are all army guys, right?
Oh fuck.
All right.
They got to do vehicle drivers. I mean, we still need those guys.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna skip what we got just for a second, then we'll come back to it. We'll do it until our hard stop. But first,
Dude, we got
Joe
8 minutes. We don't have to do what we got. We can just.
Oh, we're gonna do what we fucking got,
joking.
though. God damn it. Let's see. So we talked about that the writer was leaving the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover movie. They have added a new writer. It is Derek Connolly. He has worked on big franchises like Jurassic World, Kong Skull Island, and Detective Pikachu.
Oh boy.
So Detective Pikachu is actually pretty good. Like my daughter wanted to watch it, and it had funny parts in it. I liked Skull Island. I wasn't a huge Jurassic World fan, so it's got me a little worried, a little tiny bit worried, but yeah, new writer there. Yeah, here we go. Brinkalizer says, I'm not hating the Acolyte either. I admit it's not the best show, but it's keeping my interest at least. Yeah, I was excited to watch the new episode when it came out this week. So, all right, let's do some
watch The Boys.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so
I watched
good.
all 3 episodes right in a row.
Oh, good.
God damn, that is a fucking amazing show.
It
is amazing. If you guys have Prime, which don't they say like 75% of America has Prime or something like that?
Yeah. If you're ordering from Amazon, you have Prime.
Prime is the greatest mistake I've ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah, it taught you that you never have to leave your house besides for
I signed up for a
cigarettes.
free trial, for a week-long free trial, and forgot to cancel it. And ever since then, we've been inseparable.
But yeah, and what was nice is I assume it was this way for you guys too, but if you're not willing to pay the extra $3 a month, you have commercials now on Prime. And with The Boys, they said, thanks to T-Mobile, after this message, it'll be commercial free. So you literally had to watch like a 15-second commercial.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's gone.
So, but all right. Well, just because Badass is at the top, we're going to start with you.
All right. So I have 2 things. I have this cool McFarlane Black Batman that comes with the Build-A-Fig
Plastic Man,
which I already have a Plastic Man, but I guess I got more arms and heads now.
Yeah.
So I'm digging the costume. It's got that 89 scenario going on him.
Nice.
And Hasbro had that big sale on their website, so I picked up the Extensive Enterprises pack for $40, and it's number 82.
Yeah, I noticed. I didn't think it had a number, and then I
was pissed when I first opened it, and I was like, "There's no fucking number on here. I don't want this thing. I just want the number." And then I looked at the bottom of the 82. I'm like, "All right, yeah, $40."
Amazing how that is complete and total trash until he finds out there's a number on it.
Yeah, I was mad about it. And again, I don't even want it. I didn't like it to begin with, but it has a number.
That's the red Tomac Zaymont and Baroness, right?
Yeah.
Crimson Strike Team.
Crimson Strike Team, yeah. So that's what I got.
Sweet. All
All
right.
right. I got
Cliffaroo.
this giant motorcycle.
Look at that thing. It's monstrous.
What is that from?
Terminator, man.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot you're going vintage.
The
So
heavy
that
metal
thing's for a
cycle.
3 3/4 figure, or no, those aren't 4-inch, right? Those are like the 5-inch.
Yeah, they're more like they're probably closer to like Toy Biz X-Men than they are
Okay.
like superpowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were when Kenner was getting a little bigger.
That's
bike is
cute.
huge.
I got that.
What's its action features? What does it do?
This comes up. Let's see here if I can do it.
Oh yeah.
So it's a
Tank pops
shield and then a missile launcher.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
So I will never activate said feature. I will just keep one of my short fingers on
I
it.
was going to say, do you take, because you open and store quite a bit of your stuff, do you take your missiles out? Do you leave them cocked in there?
No, I'll take them out because I'm going to put it back in its box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll burn your springs out if you leave it in
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Yeah,
So,
you'll compress them if you leave them in there over time.
cool. And that's and then just a real quick one. I got the new Hugh Jackman Deadpool Legacy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a cool figure.
Yeah, I got my Deadpool. I didn't realize I ordered 2, so I must have ordered one for Mrs. McFavorite and one for me. I got my Deadpool that you showed off last time.
Oh, nice. The removable guns for a change.
I know. I'm excited. I mean, it's in my opening pile right here, waiting to get opened. All right. Well, let's knock this out. Okay. So first up, had this in my cart on Amazon. Finally dropped down to a reasonable price. This is the Super 7 Reaction 2-pack Atlians from Outcast.
Andre 3000.
Yeah, and I'm never a fan of him and his turban. This is where it starts going south for me, and I love it. He's an artist and he did his art thing and all that, but this is where he started becoming less hip hop to me and more Andre 3000.
Yeah, Andre 3000. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a fun set. I love their hip hop stuff. So it was normally $40. They don't even give you a break on that. It's a 2-pack. But I think he went down to like $23 on Amazon. So I grabbed that. Here, let me disconnect this. We'll start getting some fun stuff. My new Dr. Wu's showed up. My Soundwave, Battle Damage Soundwave and Blaster, and Shattered Glass Soundwave and Blaster. And I have opened them up. And so here's their little guys. So these are the guys they come with little PVC minions, tape minions.
They look like Legos.
Yeah, so here you can see next to, so here's a normal Dr. Wu, and then there's the little minion next to him. So they are tiny little guys, and like I say, between red, black, white, and blue, you can almost piece together a G1 set. If you consider Ram Horn to be red instead of maroon, the only one that's kind of goofy is my Steel Jaw had to be white.
Right.
I might just try to put some highlighter on them and see if I can turn them yellow.
Let's see the Soundwave. Do you have the Soundwave out?
No, they're displayed out in the living room. I just have the boxes, but I did determine that I don't need the Battle Damage Soundwave and Blaster if you're interested, badass.
I am.
But I will have taken all of the correct colors of the
whatever.
the
I don't give a
little
shit.
minions.
I just want to test them out. I want to see what Dr. Wu's all about.
Okay. And maybe these wouldn't be the best starter because they're just such a boring transformation. They're both boxes, you know.
Oh, whatever.
But
yeah.
if you're interested, let me know, because I will probably put them up on eBay. My other two, remember how I wanted to keep the G1 colors of the Perceptor and Grapple?
Yeah.
I put the other ones for half what I paid. So you got the other two, and they sold right away, like same day on eBay. So
oh, wow.
There must be a market out there for them.
Jason, I did want to remind you, it is 7:01.
Yes, I'm not too worried about it. It was when I said hard stop, I meant about that time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We're going till 8:00.
Yeah, 8:00.
It's amazing.
So I got my new Masters Homage Cosmic Legions. So this is the Manny Faces. So he also comes with a robot and a human head there, as well as his little beast face he has. And then this guy is just absolutely amazing. So this is the Whiplash Homage. So it's their big dragon mold. It's ogre size. So he's like
huge.
Yeah, he's like 8 inches. Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe 9 inches with that big old dragon head. So those are fun. And then thanks to Power Days, and I'm glad I grabbed these. They actually sold out. We heard that reactivate the game is probably not going to happen, so I never did these 2-packs thinking the game would happen and we would get individual releases of them. But it's got my two of my top 5 favorite characters, so grab that on 35% off. Just had to get this goofy thing that got the Frankenstein crossover. Yeah. You know, for $20, it was worth it. I'm
waiting for him to drop on GameStop too.
And then my absolute most favorite thing, and I'm glad I jumped on this right away, and I'm glad I waited on it, and I'm so happy I have it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very excited that this was included. I guess I never looked at the pictures close enough. That grill is a little goofy on it. It's like super thick, and I guess that's to keep it from breaking or something.
Yeah, the other grill's like paper thin.
Yeah, they went too far in the other direction. This almost looks like it's comical, you know. Okay, and then
I love that the fact that it's a transforming car, that's not comical. It's the thick grill that turns it comical.
And that it comes with a transform. Well, it doesn't transform, but it comes with a robot cat with a leash.
Yeah.
So got this guy. Did I show this on the last one? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. No.
It's
this look familiar.
Make Toys G2 Ramjet. So again, these colors, that purple and the teal, is just with the orange. Some of my favorite color schemes that Hasbro ever did. Got these super cool guys from Black Major. Waited for a sale on these, so I even got these on sale. So this is a Python Patrol Cobra Diarco.
Yeah.
I just need to get he comes with the same thing the Visitors did. So he comes with Firefly's loadout with some melee weapons, so need to get him a flash backpack so he has his right weapons. And then this thing I absolutely loved, freaking Python Patrol Zartan, where like his face looks like it's color changed, but it's like a perfect match to that gray Python Patrol deco. So love that dude. And then, yeah, here we go. Here's the piece de resistance. As I struggle to pick it up here. Let me scoot back for this. Put it up here next to Unicron so you can see how big that is.
Holy
So
fuck, man. What
this
is
is
that?
the Pango Toys Commander. So Brinkalizer, if you're still on, I think this is a upsize of the Magic Square Light of Peace or something, Optimus Prime, which I have that one too. That was my first Shozi store order. But yeah, this dude is 14 inches tall. Amazing. Even his alt mode is great. You don't have the big goofy feet. So this is the animation colors. So he's got the white on his legs and stuff. The original release had LEDs in it. And this one does not. The original release also had a lot of QC issues. Brinkalizers fell to the QC gods. But Shozi Store makes things right, and everybody got replacement parts as far as I know. And I think that QC issue should be fixed with this guy. So I should have had him opened up already. I was going to open him yesterday, and I just got too tired. But I am excited for that.
What do you think of it?
Yeah, Magic Square's V2 version of Masterpiece Optimus Prime. So let's see. That's Zartan. Oh, that's it. I never thought about that. That Zartan looks like an X-Force Deadpool with a wig. That's hilarious. All right. See, there we go. We're still under 2 hours because we always start the show about 10 minutes late. So hey, all right.
Yeah, we did it.
Well, Lotus, thank you for joining us. I assume you didn't get anything, Lotus. Do you ever buy anything for old time's sake? Do you just buy something? No,
because I don't like. No, it's an OCD thing. I don't like having stuff laying around that's not part of a set or. No, I don't. No.
That makes sense. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. I think when I'm 85, I'm going to be like, hey, look at this. Here's an Optimus Prime.
I pooped myself.
I'll probably still be selling my toys at that.
Yeah. And you'll be still drinking blue fucking milk, too.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being with us. Brinkalizer, KJ Smith. Who else we had? We had Clint Allison with us. Triple A, Evil King Macro Cranius was in the house. And I think that's it. So we appreciate you guys joining us, especially on Father's Day. Now go be with your families. Jesus. Unless you're like me and you just get to do what you want. And if this is what you want to do on Father's Day, yeah, I love you. All right. Well, I guess we're going to see you motherfuckers sooner rather than later.
Or later rather than sooner.
Hey,